Hello fans! Welcome to this episode of our review of the 2014 movie season.
Yes.
There are some very good movies and we're excited to share them with you. Enjoy this video.
So yeah, how this is gonna work is we both have top 5 lists of the year. Wyatt is gonna share his top 5 through 2 on his list. And then I'm gonna share my top 5 through 2. Then after that we're gonna just have a little group therapy session and we're gonna just vent out on our worst movie of the year and just what's disappointed us and get through that. And after that, finally, we will unveil our favorite movie of the year.
Alright, so my number 5 of the list was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. This movie was very visually pleasing. No green screens everyone has green screens, but it was very good, and I really enjoyed that. It made me happy to watch that movie. My number 4 was Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This movie, I'd say, was the peak of Marvel for this year. The peak of Marvel. This whole year for Marvel has been a really, really solid
best year yet.
Yeah. It brought out the best of Captain America. It brought out the best of Black Widow. I think it made comic book movies what they should be, is what I feel.
For sure.
My number 3 is going to be Interstellar. This movie, sort of like, I don't know. I mean, when I went into it, I was sort of like really hoping I didn't have to like it, if that made sense. Like, I really didn't want to like have to pretend to
same here.
Like, Peter Jackson.
Because of the reviews?
Yeah, Christopher Nolan was like, he did The Dark Knight, he did Inception. His bar was so high I didn't want to have to pretend to like another one of his movies, but I actually really did like it. Brought out some very, very good thoughts. My number 2 is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy. Like we just said, this was definitely one of the best year for Marvel, undoubtedly.
Yes.
And it was very unexpected. Not many people, other than like comic book fans, knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. So it got to like a really good point, and I like what they did with it.
But anyways, my 5 through 2. At number 5, I have Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy is the definition of fun. And what I think the heart of it is that it has the scope and scale of this modern superhero action movie, but it really has this heart and tone of this smaller, indie, really quirky, funny movie, and that's thanks to the director of James Gunn, who can really bring out those interesting tones out of movies. At my number 4 spot, I have David Fincher's Gone Girl. David Fincher is one of the best directors of our time, and he really proved himself again with this movie. I just loved it so much. Twists and turns that I couldn't have ever guessed, really at all. And Rosamund Pike is the amazing Amy. She is probably, for me, the best villain of the year. It goes to her. She was so good in the movie. So yeah. At number 3, I have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I loved this movie. As the summer movie season tends to have this tendency to rely on action and spectacle, and while Dawn of the Planet of the Apes did have those great spectacle, effects-filled moments that were so good, the heart of it was really this character-driven, multi-layered, almost Shakespearean kind of a political movie, if you know what I mean. All the characters had reasons for what they were doing. The performances were excellent. Andy Serkis, I love you. So at number 2, I have the Lego Movie. This is, to me, animation at its purest form. As a kid, I was a diehard Lego fan. Like, Lego minifigures were basically my only friends. I played with them, I talked to them, I made stories with them, I made movies. And this captured exactly what I wanted as a kid, and it exceeded that.
And while we're on Lego Movie, I went to that movie, and I as well saw it with, someone who was, 15. We were, really old, and I watched it, and I couldn't help but, smile, and just,
yes.
I didn't care anymore about the world because it was the Lego Movie.
Yeah, so now it's time to get into our least favorite movie of the year. In our opinion, the worst movie of the year. And since I can't really handle the stress of thinking about it right now, I'm going to give it to Wyatt.
My least favorite movie of the year, usually something that causes anger, towards you is something that you've been looking forward to for a while. But I went into that theater with
Terrible
such
trailer.
high expectations. That was a bad trailer?
Yeah.
Go away. He was flying through the air. My least favorite movie was Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2. It was so close. I mean, it wasn't so close. It was very far. It was very far, but in my heart, I really wanted to like it. But
yeah,
I was like, no, I can't, because yeah,
okay?
I'm fine.
My least favorite movie of the year is gonna go to, as Christian Harloff will call it, Transformers: Age of Extinction. This movie makes me want to just watch the world burn. Michael Bay, how do you get inspiration for a whole year of writing, like the same with, you had Mark Wahlberg, it should have been good. You have inspiration to wake up and make that. This movie, you see what it does?
Yeah, I know. I understand. The struggle is real. Michael Bay,
fun.
the only thing about
Why did
that
people
movie
see it? It made so much money.
was
Okay.
the dinosaur. But that ended. It ended with the dinosaur. It began and ended with the dinosaur.
So mismarketed.
That's all you had was the dinosaur.
Can we
All
just,
you had was the dinosaur.
Can we just, let's just sit for a moment.
Okay.
Let's breathe. I don't know where that came. I don't know where that came from. Okay. We get to get into the number one movie of the year. Excited. Okay. Let's reposition. And now it's time to get into our favorite movie of the year. Wyatt, why don't you kick us off?
How about you go first?
Me?
Yes.
You need time to...
I need time to release it.
This is my favorite movie of the year. That goes to, drumroll, Boyhood. Boyhood is Richard Linklater's, the director, his masterpiece. It was filmed over 12 years with the same actors. No movie has captured the emotions of growing up as well as Boyhood has. It's resonated so much. It's it's so good, and I really think that this is going to come down as a masterpiece.
Well, so I had a little breakdown there. I'm sorry. Anyway, but to end my number one position of the year
Number one movie of the year for Wyatt.
goes to drumroll, please. X-Men: Days of Future Past. It was exciting. It was up pace, and I understood what was happening. Who directed it?
Bryan Singer.
Bryan Singer. Yeah, I knew that. Bryan Singer, you
Great.
did a really good job with that movie.
Such a fun, great movie.
It was so good. Ian McKellen, this is like the first time you've ever acted that I couldn't see Gandalf in you. So congratulations. You're stinking amazing. And Hugh Jackman. What else can we say? This year was really good.
I loved this year. I'm really excited for 2015.
We're excited. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Please like and comment.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
There will be more, I promise.
There will. Unless
I die.
Yeah. I was going to say unless I die, but...
Or if I...
Or we both die. Then we're done.
Or if we lose our memory.
What?
Or if we lose our memory and we can't ever think again.
Please subscribe and like our video. Thank you so much for coming.
Bye-bye.
See you guys later. See.